Cliff Flannery, you're a very busy guy. When you're not working in the office, you're out here, hands in the dirt. So with a busy schedule like that, why do you do what you do? What fuels you?
Well, number one, you gotta like what you're doing. And I've been at it for 53 years, you know, and I started in 1970, and my goal was back then, I started in this off-road racing, and I never was a racer. My brothers was a racer, his sons were racers, but I always played in the dirt. My dad owned a construction business, and I stayed pretty busy doing that. And off-road racing tied in with the construction work. I mean, I understand dirt, and I got to where I'd visited a few other racetracks and seen what they'd done and knew what, you know, and went from there. I learned from what I seen around me, and then I just took off and decided what I wanted to do to make it better. And talking with Jack and them guys from going out west, coming back, told me you should do this, you should do that, and took my own vision on it, really what I did, and just enjoy doing what I'm doing in dirt. I enjoy being out here. I mean, I like being out here at 5:30 in the morning and doing my thing. And then office ain't my thing. I go in there and visit Tina and have a cup of coffee, but out here in the racetrack is where I want to be.
Mm-hmm. Now, you talk about your family's background in off-road racing, of course, but was there a pivotal point for you where you decided, I want to do this for a lifetime?
Not really. I would say, you know, in the early 80s, I could see things were working good. And then when we bought this property here in 83, 84, then I really got fired up. Now I had property of my own. Whatever I did, it was for ourselves. And I had the community behind me doing this stuff. And Flannery Trucking had the equipment. I got a lot of equipment from them. But you just had a lot of good people around here that worked hard to help me get it going and keep it going like it is today. But that's what it was all about, was 83, 84, and we bought our own property. That put the frosting on the cake for me.
And then now we go back to this theme of family in motorsports, but more specifically your family, many generations here with your history in Crandon, but this is a family operation, volunteers and everything. So what does family mean to Crandon International Raceway? Family
means everything. Like I said, my brother was a big racer and his sons were racers, and I had a lot of relatives that was racing, tried racing, got in racing. But Jack was very successful at it in his boys. You know, they raced in Canada when they first started up there in Quebec, and then California, they went to Riverside, and that's what really got us going. And then the family followed Jack out there, and we all got to see a vision when Walker and all them guys are at their peak, and then, you know, and stuff like that. And then we come back here with the family, and the family got more involved once we got back here and bought their own land here and stuff we got here, and that's what really interested me, you know, and that's what family is all about. My wife's been behind me. She's cooked up here for 50-some years, you know, and my sisters and my brothers and everybody's been behind me too, along with the community. The community's been really good about being behind us, and the community does well off it, and that's what makes me feel good. Personally, it ain't what you can take with you, it's what you can leave behind. And I want to leave something behind for everybody, you know, including my family. I mean, our family, we got a well-known name in Crandon and racing. I mean, we know we got a name there, and then I've run the track all my life, and we got a good name there, but just family all the way around. I consider people from downtown being family, really.
Now, Crandon and your family, you guys have played such a pivotal role in forming the future of off-road racing. So looking even further ahead, what are your hopes for the future of short course racing?
Well, my future hoping for short course racing, the series is good and strong, probably stronger than it's ever been. Champ has done a good job of getting it strong, and Marty Fiolko, that's our promoter here, has done a terrific job with me and around me, and that's what it takes. I mean, you have to have a good series, and we got that. We got lots of racers, almost to a point where you can say almost too many racers, but Crandon has its own thing. Labor Day is our big thing, and we have a totally different type of racing going on, some of our racing, but still racing in the whole right now, it's stronger than it's ever been. And my goal is to run an ice race here with the pros. That's very close in the future. That's the next thing Cliff Flannery wants to do. I've done just about everything else Winters can scare you, but I'm going to head to that. I'm going to do that before I die.
Well, they love their snow and ice racing here. You all do here in the upper Midwest, northern Wisconsin. I hope to see that happen very soon. Well, Cliff, Flannery, thank you for everything you do here at Crandon International Raceway and for the sport. Look forward to a great weekend.
Well, yeah, I hope so too. We just need the weather. We got the people, we got the drivers. I mean, you can't ask for much more. That's there. But the good Lord's what pushes the weather on us. Whatever that weather is, that's what's going to be. But we're going to have really, really, really good racing. That I can tell you. These boys are waiting to come to Crandon. Like Walker Evans said, you win at Crandon, all the rest are easy. So that's what I'm looking forward to.